Okay, imagine this. You're standing in the middle of an Iowa cornfield at dusk. The sky's this weird golden color, and suddenly baseball players start emerging from the stalks. Is this heaven? No, it's the MLB game at Field of Dreams, and honestly it might be better than heaven because at least here you can argue about prospect rankings. Let me tell you why this game matters way more than just the final score. First off, why is a minor league game getting this much hype? Because baseball's smartest trick isn't just selling nostalgia. It's repackaging the future. The Field of Dreams gimmick worked for MLB last year, so now they're doubling down on the minors. But here's the twist. This isn't just a publicity stunt. For these players, this is their MLB audition, their personal Shoeless Joe moment. Think about that pressure. You're not just playing in front of scouts. You're playing in front of a live audience that's half corn, half dreamers. Take Walker Jenkins, the Saints' five-tool phenom. The guy's already got a nickname, Captain America, because he looks like he stepped out of a Marvel movie and a baseball diamond. But here's what fascinates me. Jenkins isn't just a prospect. He's a walking debate. A left-handed hitter with 60 grade power and speed? That's the kind of player who could redefine a franchise. But will he stay healthy? Will the hype outpace the production? Watching him here isn't just fun. It's a case study in how we project greatness. And then there's Owen Ayers, the Cubs' Cinderella story. A 19th round pick turned AAA catcher with power? That's the underdog narrative we eat up. But let's get real. Catchers with 23 homers in the minors? That's not just talent. That's a guy rewriting his destiny. Yet, how much of this is actual skill versus a statistical fluke? This game could be his breakout or his wait, was that a fluke? Moment. That tension is what makes minor league games like this so gripping. What people don't talk about enough is how events like this reshape baseball's ecosystem. MLB's got its shiny franchises, but the minors? They're the testing ground for everything. Player development, fan engagement, even stadium Wi-Fi. When you put a game in a cornfield, you're not just selling tickets. You're asking fans to invest emotionally in the idea of baseball's future. And that's genius. Because while the Phillies and Twins get their primetime slot next week, tonight's game proves the minors aren't just farm teams. They're the raw, unfiltered soul of the sport. Let's zoom out for a second. Why does any of this matter? Because baseball's survival hinges on making its pipeline compelling. You can't have a league where only the big market teams thrive. You need stories, underdogs, and the occasional cornfield miracle. This game isn't about today. It's about planting seeds, pun intended, for the next decade. And if that sounds overly sentimental, ask yourself why the MLB spends millions recreating a movie set. It's not for the players. It's for the fans who need to believe that baseball still matters. So here's my closing thought. The real magic of Field of Dreams isn't the location or the lore. It's the reminder that every player out there is someone's Shoeless Joe. Whether it's Jenkins launching a homer into the corn or Ayers proving 19th rounders can shine. These moments are why we watch. And honestly, that's better than heaven. What's your take? Does the minors' cornfield magic beat MLB's big stage glitz? Drop a comment and don't forget to check the game tonight. Links in description. No, I'm not getting paid to say that, I just really love baseball weirdness.